Hello, hello, hello. Welcome back. My name is Jakeb Livengood, your host of the Living Good with Jakeb Livengood podcast. I said my name way too many times there. Episode 28. This one, oh man, dude, I'm about to go in. This is going to be pretty emphatic, okay? I'm going to be exaggerative a little bit. I'm not really actually angry. It's just a character to get my point across, but I actually kind of am a little frustrated, and I'm going to explain why. All right, this episode's going to be called "Your Mindset Will Be the Death of You," or your nihilism. I don't know what I'm going to call it, but let me tell you what's going on, okay? First off, we're in a very trying time spiritually, emotionally, vibrationally. A lot of people are, on one side or the other of the aisle. Some people are super enthused, really excited for what's coming up in the world. Some people are like, it's doomsday, it's over, right? Really divisive. I just recently launched a business mastermind, full-fledged, like whole kit and caboodle, A to Z, zero to hero, helping you master whatever it is that you seek to do online. And with that, I have about 900 people in my contact list on my phone that I've met over my entire life since I got a phone at like 14 years old. Okay, I never deleted a phone number. No matter how I met the person, I got everybody, all my connections. And having just launched this mastermind, I've been circling up with people and just, opening up the conversation. People that I haven't talked to, some of them in over a decade, right? And man, dude, I've heard this objection so many times, and I want to set the stage here first, right? First off, the mastermind that I've launched is so cheap. It's less than a week worth of groceries. It's unbelievable, the value being provided in the mastermind that you're getting for the cost basis. It's insane. It's absolutely insane. Now, also, one thing, the thing that I've heard more than anything, before I've even been able, a lot of people haven't even wanted to jump on a call with me. They're like, hey, look, I've heard so many times, I don't want to buy what you're selling. It sounds like you're trying to sell me something, and I'm not interested. Like, I don't do online courses. And your mindset is a plague. You are a slave, okay? This is to a very specific subnet person that I'm not going to drop any names, but multiple people have said this, and I'm scared for you. You're a slave. If you have one income stream and it's your job, and you're barely making by, you still got more month at the end of the money, right? You're not enthused with your job. This is a lot of people, and you just don't understand anything about the digital era. You've never made penny one online. I want to explain something, because I've never closed anyone ever. Now, what I mean by that, I have students, I have people that, the people that are resonating with this, I don't have to close anybody at all. They get in because they see the value, they understand what they're getting. I have never tried to close anyone ever, okay? I need you to understand. I've been an 8-year full-time entrepreneur. I've been VC funded. I funded and started a tech company, scaled it up and exited, okay? I'm independently wealthy. I don't need you buying or not buying my mastermind, which is literally less than a week's worth of groceries, your monthly grocery bill, 1/4 of it. And you get a mastermind that gives you unlimited access to a massive proof of knowledge to learn more than 10 different business models online. And it's a choose your own adventure. You take in all the information, you pick what you want to do, and we help you. All myself and my other fellow founders of this mastermind, with a cumulative 35 years of business experience, we don't need your funds. Couldn't care less. It's not free, because if we gave it free, you wouldn't value the information. And there's a whole study on that. The same information provided to someone, that somebody paid for it and somebody got it for free, the person that paid for it values it more and then actually sees net positive results from it. Me and my business partners, we're all independently wealthy. We make money by doing the business models we're teaching you, not by selling information products. So you not buying it changes all of our lives exactly 0.00%. I'm scared for you, because the only person getting scammed here is you. Because if you're operating in a modality of internet courses or it's all a scam, you are lost. I'm scared for you, because you are going to be a slave to the matrix your entire life if you do not figure out how to make money online. If you do not depeg the amount of money you're making from trading time for that money, that income, you are, for the lack of a better word, screwed. It's over for you. You're going to work till you're 65. You're going to retire, get your Roth IRA and your 401k. You're going to live meagerly for the rest of your life. Is that the model of reality you want to follow in the digital era? You can make money online. It's so easy. It is so easy. I already make money online I have more than 8 income streams. I don't need you to sign up as my student. Now, if you sign up as my student, and I get the joy and the pleasure of coaching you and helping understand where you're at, what your dreams and ambitions are, and help you bridge that gap and make it come to fruition, that gives me more joy than me furthering my empire and my business. It gives me more joy to help my students accomplish and get further along in their process, because it's just so cool. It's so much more fulfilling to me than me getting a couple more dollars at the end of the day. Like, we don't need any more money. We're all independently wealthy. We've already achieved financial freedom, where our baseline expenditures are already covered by the income we're earning from our businesses. Okay, look, I understand it, because here's the problem, right? In the last 8 years of full-time entrepreneurship, I've spent more than $15,000 on online courses. Me, personally. That's not even touching what my other 3 partners have spent on digital courses, okay? Here's what I need you to know. Of the $15,000 on courses that I've spent, and I've digested all this information, and then I've executed on that information, I've made more than $1 million online in the last 8 years, okay? So here's what I can tell you definitively. Online courses work if you work. If you don't work, they don't work. Okay, it's not some magic get-rich-quick scheme. Now, also another thing that I need you to understand, the whole philosophy that online courses are a scam, it exists because there are bad actors. Just like, we talked about politics yesterday's episode. Just like every industry that exists, there are bad actors, okay? Let me tell you what's happening. I've bought courses that are just fairy dust, no real value in there, just regurgitated talking points. I went through the whole course, didn't really learn anything of merit or value. It was not tangible, it wasn't actionable, and it was a scam, right? It's happened. It does happen. It does exist. I'm telling you, it does. I've personally firsthand dealt with it. What I'm telling you is that's not who I am, what I'm about, or what I'm providing. And if you choose to believe that, that's okay. I don't care. Okay, not even Jesus sold everybody, okay? But I know the value I'm providing, and I also know it's absolutely dirt cheap. I bought a course for $3,000, and it changed my life. It really changed my life, and it opened up an income stream, a path to revenue that fundamentally changed. I did more than $400,000 from this information, so I had a massive ROI on that information, right? I never would have known that. I never would have experienced that if I hadn't taken that leap of faith and gone, you know what? I like what this guy talks about. I can see based on his content that he's actually providing real merit and value for free, public facing. So what's even in that course? I mean, it's probably crazy if this is the type of stuff being posted publicly. I was right? But I've been duped before. Hey, this guy posts value-based content, buy the course. This course is garbage. It doesn't do anything for me, right? It happens. It does happen. Here's where a lot of these course sellers, look, let me tell you what they do, what these bad actors do, okay? They go ahead and they live beyond their means, okay, to buy depreciating liabilities, to flex a lifestyle, to then sell you on the hopium of modeling that lifestyle so that they can increase their bottom line revenue to pay for that fake lifestyle that they're living. Did you hear what I just said? Did you hear what I just said? You over leverage yourself, 80% of your income, and you leverage into bad debt, buying a car you can't really justifiably afford, living in a place that you really can't justifiably afford, so that you can then sell an information product based on your lifestyle and then raise your baseline cost basis on the hopium of having your students go, look at me, look at my great lifestyle. You could be like me. And then they sell a course that may have real meritocracy to it. It may be a good course, but they are rinsing you into getting into their funnel by believing that they're more successful than they are. Okay? Let me tell you what I do. I've done over 7 figures in the last 8 years. I've had a VC funded company. I'm 27 years old. I daily drive a 2014 Toyota Prius that I own outright. Okay? It's a Prius. I live in one of my parents' properties. I still live at home. I'm 27. I'm an entrepreneur. I have 800,000 followers. I am doing the precise coin flip opposite of what these fake gurus are doing, okay? What I do, I am massively, massively over leveraged. I'm broke, but I'm what's called optionally broke, because I'll tell you what I'm doing. Instead of spending 80% of my income on flashy stuff to increase my lifestyle, to make it look like I'm more successful than I actually am, so that you're incentivized to buy from me because you want to have a lifestyle like mine, I do the exact opposite. I take 80% of my income and I pump it into investments, into streams of income that are assets that produce me more bottom line revenue, not selling information products, literally running businesses. I pump 80% of my income back into my businesses to accelerate their rate of scale. And then I live substantially below my means off that. I try to figure out how I'm going to live a meager lifestyle off that 20%. Because here's what it is. This is huge right here. All right. I'm a real one. I'm not going to fake a lifestyle so that you're like, oh, I want to buy from this guy because look how successful he is. That's dumb. Okay. That's fake. That's not how it really goes in real life. I'm going to tell you a quote. I heard this from Door of Hard Knocks. If you don't know who he is, great content creator. This hit so hard because I was like, I've been unconsciously doing this for a long time. And this is the keys. This is how you become massively, wildly successful. It's insane. Are you ready? I'm gonna say it a couple times because I need you to commit this to memory because it's insane. Ready? You must stay small enough, long enough that you'll be big enough soon enough. Let me say it again. I want you to say it with me, like recite it as I say it, because you need to commit this to memory. You must stay small enough, long enough that you'll be big enough soon enough. What does that mean? Guys, I have an 815 credit score. I've got capital. I've raised VC funds on a $5 million valuation. I could sell off equity. I could move around some of my funds and I could go get one of my dream cars right now, today. I could go leverage it, get my dream car, up my lifestyle, make it look like I'm a lot more successful than I am so that more people would buy my information product as a marketing expense. I could do that. I'm not doing that because I'm living intentionally and purposefully below my means. I'm living a meager lifestyle for a season so that I can invest more and get to a higher rate of scale faster. So instead of financing that to make my life look more lavish and successful than it is, I can just buy it outright, right? The wealth, it moves in silence, right? You see a guy in an Armani suit and you see a guy, right? You got a bunch of people in a boardroom meeting in suits, right? And then a guy in a sweatshirt and sweatpants walks in, sits down, everybody sits down, shuts up, flies straight. You know why? Because the guy in the sweatshirt and the sweatpants is the big boss. He's not the guy in the suit. The guy in the sweatpants is the guy controlling the guy in the suits, okay? Because there's different levels to the game. I am not interested in selling you on a fugazi lifestyle. In fact, I tell you, I've been doing this 8 years. I have yet to achieve the dream lifestyle that I have sought out to build, okay? This is going to be, accomplishing and actualizing your dreams and visions is going to be the hardest thing you ever do in your life. However long you think it's going to take, double or triple it, and that's how long it's probably going to take. I'm not going to blow sunshine and rainbows up your butt to make it seem like it's going to be easier than it is so that you're incentivized to jump on and try to build your dreams with me. I couldn't care. I do care about my students, and I get more fulfillment from helping my students win in life than even building my businesses and dreams further. Some of my students have even surpassed me as far as their brand presence goes. But at the same time that I care about that and I value that, if you are someone that I've known in the past, and it actually triggers me bad, because I'm scared for you. I'm not mad that you didn't buy. I really 100% couldn't care less. I don't want to even try and close you. I don't care. And even if I did use sales and marketing techniques to actually close you, but your mindset was still that flawed, you won't be successful anyways. Your mind is broken, right? If I reach out to you and you're someone from my past and I just want to catch up, see where you're living, what you're doing, you know, if you're finding fulfillment and joy in your daily life, if you've become a little bit overweight, maybe are you going to the gym? Do you have any health conscious practices? I am not asking you questions to try and lead into a pitch. Yes, I have information products and a mastermind for sale that you can buy. I will say it again. I think I've said it probably 5 times. I do not care. I do not give one flying fart in space if you buy what I'm selling, because it changes my life exactly 0%. Because yes, I get paid a percentage, because I have several business partners, of your subscription fee. Yes, I do. That's not my primary source of income. It's not going to change my life in the slightest at all, because I actually get paid by running real businesses. I'm not a course seller. That's not where I make my income. Okay? So I am not trying to sell you on anything. If anything, I am trying to sell you on trusting and believing in yourself and God. That's what I'm trying to sell you on. You, my friend, are not currently executing and living up to your God-given potential. And I'm not judging you. This isn't judgmental. I'm not trying to make you feel bad. I'm not saying I'm better than you. I am saying it is very disappointing to see that I know you are capable of doing more than you're doing right now. And you don't even believe that, bro. Why do I believe in you more than you believe in you? That's not right. That's not right. And I can't want it more than you. So when you say I'm not buying anything, and then I'm like, well, but you are a server. You're a server and you play video games on all of your off time. You smoke weed and play video games. You're a server, and you're always on social media, public facing, criticizing how you hate customer service, you don't like your job, but you're not doing a dang thing about it. You're just smoking weed, playing video games as escapism, and you're just good. You're just okay. You don't like your life, but you don't hate it enough to do anything to change it. That's scary. That's really, really scary. Do you understand how scary that is? Ride that out. Ride that philosophy out. A decade, 2 decades, 4 decades. Where are you going to be when you're 65? I don't want to sell you anything. I just want to help you. Like, yes, there's a monetary exchange there. I don't care. It doesn't really affect my life, especially the dollar amount that it is. It's menial. It's so small. But that exchange of value is necessary, because literally without it, you won't execute on the information, because you will not value it the same. That's a psychological fact. Okay? I needed to make this podcast because I've been reaching out to a lot of people, just trying to touch base with them, not with the intention to close anybody. Yes, it is to provide awareness to the offering that I have for people. Hey, I want to let you know I have this thing, but it's not to close you. And me telling you about the meritocracy of the things I've built in my past and where I'm at now, I got these 800,000 followers. Like, it pains me. It makes me so upset that people get in their ego and they go, you're just telling me all these things because you're trying to flex on me, that you're further along, you're doing better than me. No, not even close, bro. In the eyes of God, we're all the same. I am a few steps down the personal development and business development journey. I'm a few steps further along than you. I am not flexing on you to make you feel bad about where your life's at. I am providing you context as to why I personally think you should listen to the value I have to provide for you, because I can fundamentally change your very existence through teaching you high income skills and daily methods of operation that you can execute on daily to make money on the internet instead of going to your slave ship job that you hate. I am not flexing on you. I am trying to help you. And if you do not see that, your mind is broken badly. And it's not just me that can't help you. Nobody can help you. God can't help you. Because guess what? God will point the direction of the boat, but God does not row. God points it, right? God steers. He doesn't row. God can't help you if that's the way you're thinking, right? You're so risk averse that you're not going to take any risk, and then your life is going to be washed away to mediocrity. I love you a lot, and I don't want to see that happen to you. That's today's episode. Big one, okay? It's take some risk, man. Like literally using a principle that I shared in one of my past podcasts, I literally saved an additional $1,600 in 30 days for investing just by cutting costs on eating out, doing daily expenditures like getting coffee, little things, just having the discipline to say no to things that weren't absolutely necessary. Save $1,600. My mastermind's $127 a month. Okay. Instead of eating out 4 times a week, eat out 2 times a week, go to the grocery store and make 2 additional meals. That's 8 meals a month, and you will have saved enough money to be in the mastermind. Do you have any idea how easy that is? I can't help you. Now, I'd like to clarify that statement. I can help you, but I can't help you. I can't want to help you more than you want to help yourself. So if your mind is just fundamentally broken, you're so risk adverse that you can't do anything other than work a slave ship job that you hate and then use escapism after the job because you hate your reality, and you don't hate it enough though to change, I can't help you. God can't help you. Nobody can help you. Okay. So please get your things, get them all up, pack them all up, get it all together and figure it out. Okay. Because guess what? There are people out here that have climbed further than you in the socioeconomic ladder, and they want to help you unlock your reality so you can do the same. And yes, there is a monetary exchange there. They're not going to do that for free. My schedule's locked up. I got a full schedule. If you want to talk to me one-on-one on the phone, it costs as much as my monthly membership to my mastermind. Do you understand that? If you want to have a one-on-one consultation with me, it costs the same as just being enrolled in my mastermind, which we do live calls in anyways. Like, I'm a guy that has a booked up schedule, hour for hour, time block by time block, because I have several companies, I have a huge network, I have people depending on me for their jobs and their income, okay? Do you understand? Like, if you're just working a job, you're just honestly, I'm envious of you. If I could go back with the information I have now to restart my entrepreneurial process, I would have been able to do it much faster to get to where I am now, which is exactly the principle and the reason for the mastermind in and of itself. Because we are going to help you growth hack. You get to pick the brains of 4 masterful entrepreneurs that have already done the process, 35 years of business experience. So you're starting day one from experience, not from, I'm just going to try and figure this out, do it all by myself and see where I get. That's what I did for several years, more than half a decade. And guess what? I've got somewhere, but I could have done it a lot faster if I actually got a mentor and figured it out that way instead of trying to do everything by myself. I want to help you. I really do. But if you don't want to help yourself, you're cooked. Absolutely cooked. I love you. Have a beautiful day.